Maybe a chance to take them low. Will go in with the shot cannon again. Takes another player down, and Arena not going to go down without a fight just yet. Regnum Kaya, Day getting ruined right now to close it down. Loxy back to the blue. Not much wiggle room to play with.
They might have few points, but they are mighty. But from the off angle, taken down before the story can truly get started. Now down to our top 4 rosters, and well, things start to get exciting for Regnum Kaya. 2 players down. The question is, can they get Wild and Loxy back into the fight? And you also got a question for Silas. How much of an impact can he have against Alter Egos? He's in the forward position, and I believe Alter Egos know exactly where he's at.
Silas needs to hold this face here, right? For Regnum Kaya, they need the control of this open ground that sits in front of them. 20 seconds was enough to get those reses before the zone pushed on in. They can get a little bit of healing done, but the vehicle's low. Rosemary now pushing up, and that's the rest of power dispatched. Ida as well, playing up and on that ridgeline from the western side. Regnum Kaya finally able to get away, and as 4 players, this may just be done and dusted.
This might be, but you got to give credit where credit is. Oh, what a nade! Oh, what a nade from a distance. Darkin throws it just right. Krypton down. And Alter Egos, 2 members to fight with. Ida keeping the pressure on, which is only even better news for Regnum Kaya with all 4 players alive. Surely this is their game to take. It's been a while since they've been in the winner's circle, a while since they've had a winner chicken dinner. Surely they can get the job done this time around.
Next stage will close dead center. That sits close to Alva's position right now. You can see that high ground there is under their control, but Ida could take the angle here, and Regnum Kaya obviously with these nades, that looks pretty good. I don't think that Alter Ego are going to be able to hold this position for much longer. Regnum Kaya should just be able to swell over this. That nade looks good, and there's the knock that they were looking for. Alter Ego want to try and take a player or 2 down against Regnum Kaya. They'll need to find this opening, but they've now lost their forward position, and it's just so hard to find these openings.
Ooh, and that's a big down onto Darkin. That's going to drop the players from Ida down to just a solo. Alter Egos at a duo. Loxy weak, no worries. He's got teammates for a reason. Slowly but surely, Regnum Kaya start to push forward. Alter Egos, they're back against the wall. They still have to worry about the solo from Ida, who's going to be Aaron, who's trying his best to stay up as long as possible. But Wild wants to take his head off.
We'll go for the spray, and there's the connection. Regnum Kaya now in a full face 2v4. It's their advantage. Silas leading from the front. They've got 9 elims. They can add that up to 11. That will be a 21-point chicken dinner, and put them nice and healthily for a podium competition spot at the end of day 2 here in the grand finals. Silas again pushing around the edge with that UMP, the AUG in the back pocket as well, facing down against Rosemary and an MG3. That is not a friendly sight to see, but he's got his teammates where Rosemary does not.
Great shots. That at least helps a little bit. Rosemary, a guy that's been known to clutch up 7 eliminations for the day. Silas goes over the hill. Rosemary guns him down. Is this the end? Will Regnum Kaya choke the final engagement despite the man advantage? Well, it's up to Krypton, and Krypton's hitting the shots needed. Krypton might be able to do this for Alter Egos. He only has a couple of players to take care of. He goes to challenge on the Loxy, but it's not enough. You can't reset this. You can't get Rosemary back into the fight. You just have to keep pushing.
Regnum Kaya choke on the first push, and now Krypton in a 1 versus 2. Loxy and Wild for Regnum Kaya, trying to keep this one in the back pocket. Alter Ego have 14 elims. No way are they going to let Rosemary get this res. Regnum Kaya dropping the ball here for Loxy. No, he steps back again. Are you kidding me, Regnum Kaya? That's not going to work out. Krypton, no way. And how on earth do they let that happen? It's Alter Ego to find a wild opening onto Regnum Kaya. That is crazy. What a massive blunder.
Massive blunder indeed. That is insanity. I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe what just happened. Alter Egos stand their ground. Regnum Kaya, despite the man advantage, can't get the job done. And that right there pretty much puts a cap on the entirety of today's performance. Teams dropping the ball where they need to pick it up the most. But for Alter Egos, really the crowd favorite, a team that is looking to make history might have just put themselves in the ballpark of potentially winning a championship.
What a dropped ball there. Regnum Kaya with a 6-point swing on that as well. In that engagement, they would have 6 more points if they'd have been able to win that. And it was theirs. It was theirs for the taking. He was super low. He had nothing going for him. They allowed the first A to come through. They allowed the res on